Hello and welcome to another edition of Coach's Corner. I'm Zach By, as always, sitting down every single week with the head football coach, Greg Cattuso. Coach, congratulations. You start the season 2-0. Of course, week 1 against Holy Cross. This past week, you go into Central Connecticut and shut out the Blue Devils. What was your takeaway from the game?
I was proud of the kids. I think it was we warned them there was going to be adversity. We knew the weather could be rough, and we knew there could be some delays. And they did a great job. We came out. I think we had a great second quarter. We had a pretty good first half, and as the delay went on and on and on, I started getting a little antsy about injuries and worried about that. But about 4 or 5 of the seniors had came out to me and just said, "Coach, we don't care if we got to wait till midnight. We want to play. We want to win this game." So I was like, "Okay." So I think it was about 5 minutes before we were calling it that they gave us the all clear. It was that close. So, we went out in the second half and we played a really good game in the second half. We knew, we were trying to work the clock, and we could have scored again late, but we thought it was important to take a knee at the end. But we were very happy to get out of there with a win. And anytime you can get a shutout like that is a big, shutouts are really tough to get. And so we were happy with the defense's effort in the game.
You talk about tough to get. That was the first time in 129 contests that Central Connecticut had been shut out. I thought your defense was superb for a second straight week. You haven't a lot of points since first half of the Holy Cross game.
Yeah, we don't talk about that much, Zach. It's jinxing us a little bit. But no, they play hard. They're scrappy. I don't know another word to give them. And I like that about them. We've got to be careful that we don't get all enamored with being 2-0 right now. I told them, great start. We haven't accomplished our goals yet, and that we have to make sure we take care of the little things and the issues that were out there. Because we did a lot of good things, but there were also some opportunities that they had that they couldn't take advantage of. So, we've got to kind of shut that down too. But I can't complain with a shutout. The effort level has been exceptional, and I was proud of the kids. I think they played hard, and it was they had a couple fourth down stops in our territory late in the game that were really important.
I want to ask you about the other side of the ball. Cole King really burst onto the scene to start that game. 5 receptions, 96 yards, 2 touchdowns. Talk about just to add an element that he brings to your offense when he's playing like that.
Yeah, he and Omar and Will, I pulled him aside when we scored the last touchdown right before the half, and I told him when the three of you are playing like stars, we're very good. We can be a great team, and we need that. And I thought all 3 of them did play very well. I thought Cole, he really got us going with the first touchdown catch, and I think it kind of ramped up his confidence because he's a really good player. He just sometimes, I think he wants the ball every play, and you can't do it as a receiver. But I think he made a big catch. His last touchdown was a really hard catch, and Will made a great throw. So we were excited. We had a great first half on offense. We had almost 240 yards in the half and 17 points, and so we were pleased with that. And but we've just got to keep pushing. We've got to keep getting better within our system, and a lot of that revolves around Cole King.
And Omar Osborne, you just mentioned him, runs for over 100 yards, and I thought he was getting stronger as the game was going on. Was that your takeaway?
Yeah, he definitely was, and I probably babied him a little bit in camp, to be honest with you. I think he's getting better with every carry, and we just, with injuries and worries, and we just didn't beat him up in camp. But sometimes the good backs, they need beat up a little bit, and I think Omar's one of those guys. The more he gets hit, the better he gets, and I think that's starting to show a little bit. And I know our next game they're going to hit him a lot, so they're going to get a chance to, because he ran very, very well in the fourth quarter. Everybody in the place knew we were going to run. We were running the same play over and over and over again. We were making no bones about it. We were going to run power and see if they could stop it, and he did a great job.
Before we let you get out of here, I want to ask you about your philosophy for a bye week. Is this a time where you hit the reset button and worry about your guys, or are you guys already starting to look at film and prepare for your first CAA opponent, Rhode Island?
It's actually both. Today and tomorrow will be a lot of fundamentals, trying to fix some issues that we think we need to work on, some technique things, try schematically get a few things that we haven't been able to get in yet done. But we also will be on Rhode Island. We've already started watching tape with the kids and what we have, and we'll practice on what we have on Rhode Island on Thursday and Friday morning. So, we're going to get a little bit of both done. And the big thing this week is to rest and to get our players regrouped and But we'll practice hard today and tomorrow and Thursday, and they'll get a day off Saturday, and we'll get back at it Sunday, ready to go.
All right, enjoy some of the time that you do have off, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, that'll do it for this week's edition of Coach's Corner. Of course, you can join us next week as we officially look ahead to Rhode Island. For Coach Gattuso, I'm Zach Bye. We hope to see you next time.